YouTube, Rumble, morning, good after morning, Friday. Had an enjoyable night away. We discovered that we're too old to run with the big dogs. We were wore out yesterday. Oh. We got snow on the ground, got them big old snowflakes coming down, but it's not all that cold. So let's see, let's catch up on 2 days worth of gibberish. Young Mr. Bradley is now gainfully employed. He's working at a nursing home about a half-mile away. Well, he hasn't started working yet. He has orientation on Tuesday, and he's got to do his drug test and his yada-yadas. His hours will be 6:30 to 2. I want to see him get up at 6:30, before 6:30 to get to work. Getting $14 an hour. That ain't bad. So, yesterday, after we got back home, Julie just went back to bed. I wish I could have, but I planned on it. But people just got in the way. I was out here having my coffee with my youngest baby boy that I'm responsible for. He rolled in, tell me about his Detroit trip. They had a ball. GM put on a good show for him. And then the conversation got around to precious metals. Oh, before I get there, see, one of these days I'm going to write this down so it's like in chronological order, but I'm not going to do that. We have come to an agreement with the tactical underwear people. I get a partial refund and I get to keep the item. My sister, who is not my sister, she sews. I'm gonna see if she'll sew like it should have been sewed, and then I might be able to use it on occasion. It's not something it'd be a good place to keep keep your backup. I mean, you're not gonna be unbuttoning your shirt if the crap hits the fan. So, now getting back to my baby boy, the conversation always seems to make that left turn and we start talking about precious metals. And he starts out with, what are you carrying? I tell him I'm carrying my everyday carry, my Miss Liberty. He laughs, he goes, you ought to get a man's gun. He goes, here, let me show you something. And he goes to his car and he gets out his little box of toys. And he hands me this Cobra Patriot 380. That's pretty nice. You know, it looks good, you know. He says, well, he goes, I have a love-hate thing going on with this one. He goes, so if you like it, you can have it. I'm like, hey. He goes, and if you don't like it, you can have it. And I'm like, what's the problem with it? He goes, oh, the first 1,000 rounds through it, it did pretty good. But now, about every 300 rounds, it'll jam. It wears the firing pin out, but it came with a new firing pin. He goes, and he goes, I just don't like it. I just can't get a grip on carrying that. I'm like, fine. He goes, and since you're going to school, he says, you can fix it. So I showed Julie she can rack it pretty easy. But it is well broke in. So if you watch the other channel, the Precious Metals Second Amendment channel, later today, I'll introduce the new family member. Show you guys. So make sure you go over there later. Get my coffee finished up here, and I gotta go get a propane refill since this one ran out this morning. And gotta go do a little grocery shopping before I go over to West Flamingoville later today. Hang out with the beautiful Miss Julie. So, got the car warming up now, melting the snow off of it. Yes, I'm that lazy. Start the car, it's got heat. Turn it on, let it melt the snow. So I think I covered the last 2 days. There was no cover up. Other than we're too old to run like that and not get wore out. If I got time, I might run out to Hobo Freight, get a bigger Apache case so that when we go to the range, we can put 5 precious metals in it. That way we're not carrying in 5 different cases. Plus the ammo boxes. Oh, ordered parts for Old Ugly. I gotta go pick them up today, and then my other boy that I'm responsible for, Nick, well, now that it's snowed, he'll be a little hard to convince to get down here, but who knows what's going to be like between now and Sunday, right? It could be 80 degrees on Sunday. Get him down here, he's going to save me the labor, he's going to do the work, and I'm going to supervise. That's what I do best. So, I hope you're well, and I hope you're safe. Every day is a school day. If you're not learning, you're being left behind. Go be kind. Go over to Precious Metals, Second Amendment, number 2 in second. Give it a like. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your sisters, your mothers, your uncles. Get that channel some traction over there. See you soon. Oh, didn't hold the button. 2 days off and forget how to operate.